From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth. Here, Tommy Max, of course, at my bar where everyone gets a chance to have a seat and tell their story. Brought to our good friends at Dasher and the Hot Spring Spas of Jacksonville. We're going to talk a little hatchet this time around, a little construction, a little financial education, and Coach Campo is here, so it's going to be a great panel. Let's welcome them in from Stumpy's Hatchet House. It's the Josbergers, Stuart and Kelly. Hey, guys, how are you?
Good.
All right, tell us about the Hatchet House. I already have an idea, but fill in the audience, please.
So we opened the first indoor hatchet throwing venue in the country in 2016.
Okay.
Blew it out through franchising and sold the franchise company. Came down to Jacksonville to open up a store as part of the sale. So it's a great place for team building events, celebrations, birthdays, all your special occasions, from a date night to corporate outing.
I think that's a first date night written all over.
Let's
go to the Hatchet House, babe. Because throw some hatchets.
Because you're probably it's a great way to see how people react to learning things, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, they're going to be like both learning, both experiencing it together. So it's a great opportunity to bond.
So how did you find this opportunity or start this opportunity? We just throwing, hatchets out the backyard and playing, like throwing them at a tree, seeing if we could get them to stick, that type of thing?
Exactly.
Okay.
We had some friends over for a barbecue, and Stu and Mark were doing just what you said, chopping wood for the fire, for the chimney, and then ended up making a little game out of it. And it was kind of a mindless, drinking beer and playing a game. And then we decided, what can we do with this? So we were looking for something, a next career after we retire from our day jobs.
I love it.
That's where the
throwing
idea
darts,
began.
throwing hatchets, it's the same kind of thing. You're going to compete. And so you guys are at your facilities in Springfield, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, great to have
Springfield
you on.
is really growing, and there's new restaurants coming in, and it's just becoming a great part of town, and we're happy to be a part of the change.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Absolutely, that's very cool. Teneshia LaFayé is here. Hey, Teneshia. That's right. How money works. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Yes, I'm honored to be here.
How does money work, Teneshia? No, I'm just kidding. Tell us about how money works. I know you're teaching some financial education.
Yeah, it's just, important because we weren't taught this in school. So like when I was a kid, growing up, I wasn't taught it. I mean, we took a home economics class, but it taught us just how to write checks and how to cook. But it didn't teach us how to balance checks. So I wrote a lot of bad checks in my 20s. But I really wanted to know financial literacy coming out of the University of Florida, but there was no one to teach me. And so my ex-husband's family, they taught me what they did, which was not the right thing. Okay. So by my late 20s, I decided I wanted to get my finances under control because, I found out that Social Security would be bankrupt by the year 2035. And I also found out that working at my job, there was no pension. So I decided to dive into the financial industry so that I could educate myself. And then once I put the mask on myself, I decided, you know what? Other people need to know this stuff too. So just really love teaching financial literacy.
That is so cool. You got two books that you brought with us. Tell us about them, please.
Yeah, so this is our newest book, How Money Works for Women, Take Control or Lose It. It's very important that we women understand financial literacy and don't just defer to our husbands, because many women are like, oh, my husband will handle that. Then when he divorces you, then what do? You're like lost. Or what if he dies? Then you're lost. So, this book has 9 different female characters because every woman has a financial story. So there's like a college student in there dealing with student loans. There's a woman that just got out of domestic violence. There's a woman that's married and concerned about her children's future. The Social Security is supposed to be bankrupt. And then
real stories.
And this is the original book that men can read. So men are like, well, where's the men's book? Well, this is a man's world. So anyway, this is the original book, so all genders can read this book. So
stop being a sucker.
Right.
I love it. It's great.
Because what do banks give you when you go there? They give you suckers and dum-dum pop.
They do.
So we're telling you to stop being a sucker to banks, with the high interest rates when you owe them, the tiny interest rates when they owe us. the savings account.
That's awesome. Great to have you, and you're helping people, and that's awesome. All right, Aaron Galley's here from K&G Construction. You know about interest rates, don't you?
Yeah.
In your business, you're the owner of K&G.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Second generation. My dad started a business here in Jacksonville in 1978, I think.
All right.
Started as a framing contractor.
Okay.
Framed most of Mandarin.
Nice.
That point, he started building a little bit, and then I got involved in the early 2000s, where we started building commercial construction buildings, and from Dunkin' Donuts to
like strip mall type?
malls.
Okay. Yep.
To right now we got a Sunbelt Rentals we're doing.
Okay.
We have another national client we're developing a property for. We do a lot of amenity centers for the national developers and some of the local builders here.
Did you go to school for construction?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
When I was 12, my dad told me, don't follow me. You need to become a developer, son.
Okay.
So I went to Florida State, got a undergrad and graduate degree in real estate.
Okay, cool.
And came out of school, developed a subdivision, and then the crash happened.
Yep.
My dad said, congratulations, you're a builder now.
There you go. Nice. There you go.
Built some houses and, figured out I didn't want to be building homes for homeowners.
Yeah.
And moved into the commercial sector. And
Cool.
Then on top of that, we have a residential roofing business, too.
Awesome.
That just flows real well.
Yeah, good, man. Good.
Yeah.
Great to have you on
Thanks.
the show.
Appreciate it.
Coach Campo, we got to you, my man. How are you?
I'm good.
This is Campo's Corner, isn't it?
Well, I'm always at this corner.
I love it.
So I guess it is.
What a great show, man. Nice.
Absolutely.
Diverse
Listen, the
panel.
only thing I'm worried about is if I try to take my wife to that hatchet place, I might get a little trouble.
You and me
It's all
both.
good. Perfectly safe.
Completely safe, but
No doubt.
We'll leave you with a memorable
just
experience.
stay behind her, that's all.
Well, people, listen, real quick as we wrap up, people go there for fun, too. So other than that, what do you do for fun outside of what you're doing for work? You got one quick answer.
Play a little golf, we do a little boating.
Okay.
Pickleball.
Go pickleball.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
in
nice.
Florida.
Very nice. Tanisha, how about you? What do you do?
Every Friday is movie night,
Oh.
and then we travel somewhere every 2 months. So we just got back from Hawaii like a couple days ago.
All right.
Nice.
Mexico a couple months
Nice.
ago, and DR a couple months for that.
Nice.
Lakers finals before that, and Jamaica before that. So
Very
we travel
cool.
a lot.
Good
so
for
we
you.
work hard to help people, and then we
Go
take
play.
Them. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
What would you say?
I have an addiction chasing blue marlins up and down the East Coast and the Bahamas and stuff.
There you go. Yeah, deep sea fishing and my belly don't go together. Coach, what do you, real quick, what do you do for fun other than talk football and be on the
that's
media?
it. I mean,
You play golf?
my hobby is the media. So
There you go.
what I do with 1010XL and coming here with you, that's my fun. I'm enjoying it a
Mine's
lot.
working out, I think. I mean, I have a lot of fun, but because just hanging out with my wife and having a good time. But I got to have the exercise, or I go cuckoo.
Yeah.
I do. Great to have you on the show. Best of luck moving forward, and thanks for being here. Make sure you check out their profiles, this conversation, and many, many others by visiting dailynewsnetwork.com. Until next time, stay safe out there and be cool. And we'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
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 The coach should be going to bed at night thinking about the athlete and how they're going to help that athlete improve. They shouldn't be worrying about how am I going to quantify their improvement, or am I going to have to keep up with all this information? Those things that are kind of background to the coach focusing there on the athlete. And so what Dasher does is it takes all those side things away, allowing the coach to focus then on the athlete.